Hi guys, welcome back. Season 5 is finally here, and there's a lot to dive into. It's packed with new content, including the new operations map Tide Prison and the new boss Raven, the new operator Tempest, the new warfare map Cyclone, the new vehicle Jet Ski, and the new weapons KC-17 and Compound Bow. But I've already covered all of that in detail in my previous videos, so we won't be going over it again today. I also broke down all the operator and weapon balance changes in my last video, so we'll be skipping those too. Instead, this video will focus on the new in-game combat updates, system improvements, bug fixes, and other key changes you need to know. Let's start things off with the operations side. As I mentioned earlier, Layali Grove Normal Mode has been removed from the map rotation and replaced with the new map Tide Prison on PC. But the good news is that Layali Normal is now available at all the time, just like Zero Dam Normal. However, on mobile, Layali Normal Mode is yet to release. Strangely, there's no mention of the mobile version's map rotation in the official patch notes, which really surprised me. Anyway, I've put together a schedule based on a recent post from the official Delta Force Taiwan account. Next, we have the new collection room, where you can showcase all your red tier items and unlock cool inspection animations by upgrading it. With this addition, there's also a change to how your assets are categorized. Your black site and collection room values are now considered fixed assets, while the rest of your stash and available Technique alloy are counted as liquid assets. The combined total will now be displayed in your profile as your total assets. Now let's talk about the new swimming mechanic, because there are some important details you need to know. Diving consumes oxygen, and if you run out, you'll start losing HP, so you'll need to resurface frequently, especially while looting underwater. Keep in mind that swimming faster depletes both your stamina and oxygen more quickly. Underwater, you can only use certain gadgets and melee weapons. When you're on the surface, you can fire your weapons, but bullets deal reduced damage underwater. In operations, players can move slowly when downed underwater, but in warfare, downed players float on the surface and cannot move until revived. In Black Site, you can upgrade your swimming abilities for operations mode. Before we move on to in-game combat changes, there's one more thing you should know. While the Compound Bow is available from day 1, the new assault rifle KC-17 won't be available to everyone until the mid-season update. To unlock it early, you need to collect secret protocol crates during the final week leading up to that update. Starting from week 2, you can earn following weapon appearances by extracting with these crates, which spawn randomly in Zero Dam Normal Mode. Moving into combat and level improvements in Warfare. Victory Unite is getting a new management panel for commanders, making it easier to issue commands. There's also a new call-in ability that reduces the redeployment time of teammates. Across all warfare modes, light tanks now require 10,000 points to call in, and all call-in vehicles now have spawn protection. Additionally, the total quantity limit for attack vehicles has been increased. Artillery Barrage is receiving some nice buffs. Its minimum damage is increased from 30 to 50, and maximum damage from 100 to 120. Its max radius has been increased from 7 to 8 meters, and the full damage radius has gone up from 0.5 to 2.5 meters. Guided missile maximum damage is slightly up from 300 to 310. The flamethrower's damage has been increased from 70 per second to 100 per second. In operations, if you mark a conditional extraction point, the countdown will now display directly on screen, so you no longer have to constantly check the map. They've also nerfed Asera soldiers' weapon burst probability and damage, including those of shield bearers and machine gunners. Before we dive into system improvements, here's a quick word from today's video sponsor. Struggling with high ping, lag spikes, or low FPS in Delta Force? You're not alone. These issues can be the difference between victory and frustration. But what if I told you there's a simple fix? Meet LegoFast, the official game booster for Delta Force. I've been using it for a while, especially when recording content for the Chinese version of the game. Normally I get over 250 milliseconds, but with LegoFast I can cut that down to 90, all with just one click. No more packet loss, no more server lag, just smooth gameplay. But that's not all. LegoFast boosts your FPS by optimizing your system, and even allows you to overclock your GPU, while allowing you to switch servers to any region effortlessly. Just pick your preferred server and node, hit boost, and you're set. And if you're struggling with map knowledge, their interactive overlay map shows spawn points, all loot locations, and extractions for all operations maps, including tough ones like Space City and Brackish. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting out, this feature gives you the upper hand, helping you navigate the battlefield like a pro. LegoFast isn't just for Delta Force. It works with thousands of PC and console games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Valorant, Apex, Marvel Rivals, Counter-Strike, and many more. So no matter what you play, LEGO Fast has you covered. Want to try it for yourself? Grab the free trial using the link in the description or pinned comment, and use code DASH for 30% off when you subscribe. Big thanks to LEGO Fast for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go over the system improvements coming to both modes. You can now gift the Season Pass to friends who've been on your friends list for more than 5 days. Speaking of the Battle Pass, this season features a new one themed around the Arknights collaboration. The Tier 80 reward is for the Stinger, and the double-barrel shotgun skin you get at the beginning also follows the Arknights theme. I know many of us, including myself, don't really use shotguns, but the Arknights character that the Stinger is based on uses a shotgun as his main weapon, so the devs tried to replicate that in-game. Apart from that, I think the Battle Pass is pretty decent overall. And if you're planning to buy Delta coins, feel free to use my creator link in the description or the pinned comment to support the channel. I really appreciate all your support, it means a lot. There are a few minor tweaks elsewhere, but nothing major worth mentioning. In Warfare, they've added a mission list that appears mid-match, showing pop-up messages, just like in Operations, when you complete Armory, Operator, or Weapon Appearance missions. For Operations, we're getting a black site redesign with better optimization. There are also some entry value adjustments. You can now carry up to 1.5 million worth of gear in Easy mode, 3 million in Normal, and 6 million in Hard. When you repair gear in your stash, it will now automatically use the highest tier repair option available, instead of defaulting to the lowest. Standard and Elite gear ticket loadouts have been updated too, giving you more variety. The match results page now has optimized display timing and layout for improved clarity. Hot Zone will also feature preset loadout changes. Finally, profits from the T&E lab have been boosted, and the chances of getting higher tier items have increased. Hopefully, this means we'll see better deals after the update. Now, I've already covered the weapons and operator balance changes in another video, but I'll quickly summarize what's new here. Viren has been nerfed again in Operations. His dynamic propulsion cooldown has been increased by 10 seconds, now taking 25 seconds to recharge, which is quite a big nerf. His ultimate ability cooldown has also gone up from 70 to 90 seconds. Aside from that, most operator changes remain the same as in my last breakdown. Toxic gets a significant buff in Operations. Nox sees a few improvements across both modes. D-Wolf and Shepard get minor nerfs in Operations, and Uluru and Saniva get small buffs. Weapon balancing is the same as I mentioned before, so if you want full details, be sure to check out that video. Finally, let's talk bug fixes. AMD FSR 3 integration is still in development, so they've temporarily rolled back to FSR 2. Speed acceleration issues on mobile devices have been fixed, and they've addressed some unbalanced areas in various maps, especially Zero Dam. I'll be doing an updated video after the patch showing all the new jump spots and secret areas. They've also confirmed that full controller support for PC will arrive in a later patch during Season 5, likely around the console launch. Before we wrap up, I want to answer a few of the most common questions I've seen. Unfortunately, there's no loot protection system this season either. It seems the devs have dropped the idea entirely, as it's not even in the Chinese version anymore. I saw a few Chinese content creators discussing it a month or two ago, but there's been no update since. As for solo mode, even though the Chinese version has had it for over 6 months, it's not coming to global anytime soon. In China, solo mode is available on weekends, from Thursday evening to Sunday evening on Zero Dam and Leali, normal. They could do something similar globally, but there's no confirmation yet. I'm hopeful that the console version will boost the player base and eventually lead to a global solo mode release. Console players will get cross-play and cross-progression with PC, but we still don't know if there will be an option to disable cross-play. I really hope they include that. As for mobile, the prison map and night mode for Zero Dam will eventually come, but probably not this season. If you're curious, you can try the Chinese version on mobile, which includes all the PC content, but you'll need a WeChat account to play. Lastly, for those waiting on fighter jets, they've been postponed to Season 6, which drops in September. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, take care and happy gaming.